Hey boys, today we're gonna have the Hot Wheels Unleashed game review. Actually, this week Hot Wheels Unleashed is one of the best video games ever made using, let's say, the toy cars. To be fair, the specific concept isn't necessarily common in gaming, but Codemasters' legendary Micro Machine series holds a lot of water for a certain type of arcade racing fan. That's decent company to land in. Yet, while handsomely modeled toy cars and cute environments might look like a basic for a newbie-friendly racing, it's not the cause here. In my week of testing the game ahead of its launch this week, I found that Hot Wheels Unleashed feels like a Micro Machine skin on top of the modern hardcore learning Trackmania series. That's not bad a thing, and I had good enough time with Unleashed to write about its art, as I think some people will really enjoy what's going on here. But you all have a better time with HVU going into a fully aware of weird and tricky design decisions, along with the quotables about in-game economy of cars and tracks. Hot Wheels Unleashed throws back us to an older arcade racing era by opening with very few racetracks to select from a campaign that you must play through to unlock many of game content. You start with 3 randomly selected toy cars, which are split between Hot Wheels facsimiles of real-life cars and the company-owned toys. The larger pool range from sedans to race cars, from Kid Knight Rider to dinosaurs with wheels. With every campaign level you beat, you unlock coins, which can be spent on new cars, gears, which can upgrade your existing cars. Every racetrack in Unleashed combines a repair room and a series of recognizable plastic Hot Wheels tracks, usually bring orange or blue. Imagine going into someone's garage, then routing a nearly infinite budget of plastic straightaways, curves, loop-to-the-loops and more throughout the space, while also occasionally using that wet geometry as a part of given racing line. That's HVU. The David Milestone Loctane makes of the MotoGP series have stripped pretty much all Mario Kartness out of this colorful affair. Instead of picking up weapons, bananas or random items, drivers are expected to accumulate and spend a nitro booster meter, which grows primarily when you drift. Tap the brakes in the middle of this high speed run and you go into a drift with feels arcade, but not entirely unrealistic. It's more Forza Horizon than Ride Racer or Mario Kart. The more you drift, the more your boost meter grows through. Racetracks include purple and green strips that can you street across for instant free boost as well. The result of the sheer driving level is mostly blast. Driving around an utterly bent curve of plastic tracks feels good, because it's accompanied by a legitimate sense of speed, a clear formula for your specific car handling to optimally drift, and the satisfying whoosh of tapping your boot button after a successful drift into a meaty straightaway. A milestone has bring in years of racing game development to bear and build its own incredible racetracks with the Hot Wheels universe, especially when the tracks alternate between plastic construction and the real-world environments. I can really say I've found any outright scenery among the 40 billion tracks through they rely on some same plastic construction and 5 frequently usually word scenes kills the track's ability to stink in my mind as recognizable favorites. Once again, I'm racing around the Hipsbury basement with a pool table, a gaming desk with a variety of plastic tracks that include loop-to-the-loop and wild into nitro-filled turns, and can start all blurred together. Additionally, the physics model of the small cars going at high speeds over bendy tracks is arguably too realistic, at least in terms of car flying off the track at moment's notice and requiring hold Y to restart. Prompt. Unleashed momentum comes to a scratching halt in these moments, and without a legitimate tutorial that explains funny car series physics that leads to a rage including learning experience. Some of upside down moments include electric tracks that keep your car wheels planted, but that's an exception. A decent amount of game requires keeping an eye out for sudden elevation change that might send a track off the track, should it boost at the wrong time. Worse, HVU lets player rotate their car while flying in midair, so you can do less fun 360-degree sprints while taking an unexpected leap over a hilarious thrilling gap. But there is no way to fudge your mid-car trajectory toward a pretending landing spot should you rush to the wrong angle. Hot Wheels Unleashed includes animated plastic beads that are meant to fun and silent to the tracks. A massive spider can shoot cars, slowing webs at oncoming attack, and a snake mount can be opened and closed at the gate to your next destination. But details on the monsters are tragically lacking in the game launch version. The snake mount doesn't include a countdown or visual hint to when it open or close, so the only safe option is to slam to brakes when you see no matter what. The spider webs are typically abetted by computer-aided cheating, which means they usually land directly in a racing path with too little time to serve out of the way. These monsters are currently coded, stomp out the fun whenever they show up. Milestone, please revise them. Keep an eye on the milestone patch and update plans. If the company moves forward with the customer-friendly moves, HVU may be a must-buy for creative racing fans. Until then, wait and see, unless the sales pitch of Trackmania but prettier and more KDY make you want to immediately purchase, in which case you have a good time. Thank you for watching, don't forget to comment and subscribe, and peace guys, peace. The link's in the description.